if you guys don't know, is a form of currency.
Ah, tell me more.
So most money is what we call fiat currency, which
Yes.
is
It
backed,
simply has value.
yeah, it is
So we say
backed
it.
by a government and has value based on what they say, something about the economy or something.
Yes, it simply happens, which is something that we sort of take for granted when playing against Luigi, because the things that we are used to like just pulling off, they get counter hit very easily
Yes.
by Luigi. Yeah.
Luigi is one of the few characters that one of the floaty counter hitters, as they say.
Nair.
Very hard to combo him because of that nair and his floatiness.
Yes. So very often, like, a telltale sign or an indicator that someone knows how to play against Luigi is that they play around Nair. Specifically.
Oh. Yeah. Essentially, you wait out the nair. You're like, oh my, Luigi goes hard.
Luigi's
just kind of going off right now. I don't. Is Luigi going to go to
even harder beyond?
Yeah, top 8? Top 8 winners.
We'll definitely see. We'll definitely see, Jude. You know how Luigi moves?
Yes.
It's particularly similar to. Are you familiar with the show Queen's Gambit?
Yes. Yeah.
In the show, they play a fictional game called chess.
Yeah.
Chess.
Can you explain chess for the viewers who haven't heard of it?
Yeah. So basically, you gotta you have one stock, but it's protected by a bunch of other little pieces.
Yeah.
And if you lose that stock, it's over.
Yeah, and honestly, if you lose any of your pieces and you don't get one of your opponent's pieces in return, it's also over. It's campier than Brawl. Horrible game. Never play it.
Yeah, there's like not that much money in it.
Yeah.
Also, although there's like TSM and like Envy, the sponsors.
Yeah, I mean now it's funny. Chess kind of blew up, but Nintendo a little bit ago made like a funny tweet about how the chess scene was propped up by Russian billionaires. But now I think it's actually popular because of the Queen's Gambit. It's crazy.
Yeah. Also, it's a like very old game.
A very old game.
Very old game. Let's find out. Let's learn as a stream together how old chess is.
How old is chess? But
I believe it was very popular in the Middle East. I don't know if it was like in classic Middle East. I don't know if it was 15th century. Okay. 15th century. So hundreds of years.
Yeah.
About 600 years of chess.
that is a very complex meta. People like to meme about, the melee meta is so complex.
Yes.
We just started crouch canceling 2 years ago.
Yeah. That's
It's not
right.
that complex. It's we haven't started naming different openings.
Well, we'll go, whoa, he did the mango. That's the Ken combo.
That's the Ken
That's the
combo.
Sicilian.
Different.
Different?
Yes.
Explain how.
The Sicilian is the same every time, and it is an opening. A Ken combo can occur.
Can occur at any point during the match. Right.
And it's not a set play. If a moves occur, the Sicilian will play out as long as it's E4 and then C5 or whatever. The Ken combo is dependent on DI and also
The reason I bring it up, June, is because people have been saying this. Ooh, really nice combo from that one. The reason why I bring this up is because people have been saying this Luigi moves like that of a rook.
Yeah. So Luigi kind of moves up and down, like a rook.
Go on.
They can move on the horizontal and the vertical, but they cannot move diagonal. Or like an L, which is another thing you can do in chess.
Right. I don't think any characters particularly move it in an L, but explain.
PM Mewtwo moves in and out. PM Mewtwo will teleport at you and then start floating. Which could resemble an L shape sometimes.
The reason that this is important is because if you play around the diagonals of Luigi, you're generally less in the line of Luigi's fire.
Yes.
And the diagonal in front of you, or in the space between you and Luigi, your diagonal is less threatened. So if you're operating like in that airspace, then it's difficult. It makes Luigi's life harder. Ooh, laser land up smash. It makes them harder. It makes it harder for them to get to.
And it seems like Money's doing that, like spacing aerials in place, going for a lot of grabs, baiting out the counter hit aerials. He's playing well.
Mm-hmm.
He must have seen the Queen's Gambit.
Stuff learned about chest. I think what's also been important between game 1 and 2 is that Money is slowing it down. I felt like that first game he was sort of. You familiar with League of Legends terminology? June, what that? It felt like Money was kind of running it down, which is what it sounds like.
Okay, yeah, he was kind of like rushing down, like. Yeah, I think Fox does a lot better when he slows the pace down. Because Luigi is dependent on those counter hits. He's dependent on the pants, the emotion.
Yeah. It's hard for him to make something happen himself.
Yes.
So if Money doesn't give in to that, then that makes Luigi's life as well.
Especially the style that Luigi Goes Hard has. It's like a little bit more on the defensive side. So, yeah, no, that Money probably gonna ban FD, right? Luigi?
I'd ban FD.
Yeah.
I'd ban FD.
Probably gonna ban FD, and Luigi Goes Hard. Fountain, maybe.
I think Dreamland is also a good ban based off of what we've been seeing.
Dreamland might be good for. Luigi lives for a long time, which I guess is a trade-off. That it's always interesting to see, like, in Smash, there's like the three like fundamentals that we obey, like neutral, punish, and recovery. And it's like some counter picks, it's like, oh man, my neutral is really good here, but they could recover for a really long time. Or,
yeah, so punish is harder.
And it's always interesting to see what different players prefer.
Yeah. You definitely saw Luigi Goes Hard forward smash twice in a row into the air on the side of the stage. And I think what that means is there's a very specific neutral that he's going for.
He just down smashed 3 times in a row.
Yes. I think we're getting a good sense of the neutral that Luigi Goes Hard is.
And Money, I think, is liking Dreamland, like, just because of the slowdown here.
Yeah, that's true. I think the indicator for who's going to win is whether Money can keep it cool or if he's gonna force it.
Ooh, that was really good from Luigi.
You're talking about the F tilt, right?
Money baits it out that time.
Wow. Well, that
Like,
was
really
crazy spacing.
Yeah, really good spacing.
Yeah, June, actually, like, I don't think I've ever spaced around Luigi Wave Dash in F that good, that well. It is so long.
Yeah. you can shield it, but it's a very strong poke. But you'll see Luigi's going for a lot of those low percents. Ooh. Okay. Money not getting the ball up there. That's kind of like hitting Luigi is like hot potato at this point.
That's right. Yeah.
Like, you really don't want to get nared.
You gotta you got it, but you gotta drop it. You gotta pick it back up.
Ooh, great damage here. Goes to center stage. No, gets there.
Oh yeah. And that's his jump too, I think. Okay, Mop Money goes really high. It's actually no jump there too. Either. I mean, oh yeah. I was about to say, gotta be looking out for a misfire opportunity. Actually, just what LuigigoShard needed in that moment.
I think he's only going to approach with F tilt for the next time.
I think you could also go for the F smash. Yeah, isn't it normally down throw there?
Yeah.
I think maybe at that high percentage up throw. Wow.
Great little punish there.
Yeah, Mop Money's like really tight dash dances are going really well.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, it's so scary. Oh my god.
A couple of years ago, Gravy tweeted, like, I kept getting hit by Luigi down B, so I looked up how Plup deals with Luigi down B, and I found out he just gets hit by Luigi down B. Which is like, feels so bad, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
how are we as a community dealing with it? And it's like, oh, we're not. It just sucks.
Yeah. It's like a really surprising burst movement for a lot of characters to deal with. He's gonna wave that shit after.
You can shield it and you can crouch it at lower percents, but I think the feeling is like I should be able to whiff punish this, right? Like it's so laggy, I should be able to whiff.
Yeah, you have to respect it. It's like Falcon sniping. It'll blow up anything you're doing if you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really good whip punish from Luigi. That was just a shield grab, I guess, on the dash attack. Because I kind of called it coming in.
Dancing. That's the plan around it we were talking about. I think a couple more percent that would have killed, but now Mop Money has to find like another kill move like that.
Ooh, the spot dodge on the landing there again with the down B.
Oh, the down Bs, yeah. That's a fair amount of damage. And by fair, I mean unfair. Ooh, a little tricky from LuigigoShard. Actually, kind of a dirty shield drop up there, falling up there.
Okay, very dangerous percent for Mop Money.
Yeah.
If he can get like this little 30%, it'll be huge for him.
Yeah, I like that he's not overextending here, but he's got to stay really patient. It is last stock game 3, and he's over 100% right now. Oh, just holding shield. LuigigoShard exerting so much mental pressure. That is it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, just showing why Luigi can be troublesome for Fox sometimes. You know, those low percents, you really got a lot of good counter hit smashes. I'm just really trying to not talk about politics.
Yeah. So I think that last bit, actually, he broke out a little something that he had. So by the end of the set, you like rely on a new trick that you hadn't unearthed before. Like when it really counts. LuigigoShard's trick like that to win him the set was a platform. He
did not use platforms like at all until the very end.
Until the very end, and he got a fair there. Actually, I think that super tripped up Mop Money because his DI actually was He was not survival DIing.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I thought Mont Money played the neutral